First of all, I want to acknowledge the presence of our chief guest, Elio Dowalo, the Cabinet Secretary for Information. You have a long title, CS, Information, Communication, and Digital Economy. Digital is the one that excites me most. And of course, I want to welcome all invited guests here, including everyone, including the juniors who are here today, and everyone who has been invited, including our employees from Safaricom. So very, very delighted to be here this afternoon. And when I was welcoming the CS this afternoon, he asked me, when we came here, he asked me, where are the kids? You guys have invited me to an event where the juniors, we are launching a product for the juniors. Where are the kids? But I'm sure he has seen enough of them, including those who are interviewing the panelists. The panelists, I could see you are actually struggling to answer some of the questions that were being asked on the kids and from the kids, because these are the events that tell you that we are very old. It doesn't matter, Lucille, what you say about being young at heart. It tells us that we are very old. I saw the junior metaverse. Does half of you know what that is? Yes? So we are very old. I think the other is we are launching a product for an age group that is as old as mpesa. mpesa turned 15 this year. I remember when I started my career, and this now expresses my age. Yeah? That's when we were starting to talk about emails and all those things. And I was working for a firm called PricewaterhouseCoopers, and one of the partners got his first email. So he sent the email to his colleague and went along the corridor to the colleague and said, have you received the email? So just tells you how far technology has gone. So today is about, and I'm going to read some of the formal speech, but today is about being relevant to an age group that we tend not to really focus on. It's about ensuring that we give them a proposition and a platform, as Boniface said, that works for them. But it's also about ensuring that we create an inclusive environment where our juniors can grow. So I am pleased to join you this afternoon. Sorry, the one other point that I wanted to make is, this is also the reason why this is an unusual venue. How many times do you go for a lunch in a shopping mall? Yes? Well, most of us have been to many lunches, but most of these lunches, you go to Carnival, you go to hotels. Now you're in a shopping mall. You realize that we are launching to a very, very different audience. So we are happy to launch M-Pesa Go, a new safe and secure financial product that will drive financial health among the young generation. So that is really our objective. I think the panel has said, as Safaricom, we have been involved in creating formal financial services, and M-Pesa has played a big role in driving financial inclusion, which is now in the 80s, from the 20s when when M-Pesa was launched. So over the years, as you've been told, we've focused on the adult population. We are excited to be doing something for juniors who are below the age of 18. And my son, who is 13, I'm sure will be very excited about this. This is a generation that has been born into technology. They don't know paper. They don't know sending envelopes to the bus station for it to be sent home. So they know only the internet. They know the cashless world. I'm sure many of them, once they turn 18, never go to a banking hall. So today, millions of children have access to phones, including our own children. My own son have access to phones, but those are registered and actually under the parent. As parents and guardians, we naturally worry about our children, what they are doing online, what they are paying for, and most importantly, what they are spending their money on. And you had, is it Mumbua asking some of the more pointed questions, where how do you create the balance between the independence piece and actually safety and security of young people. But on the other hand, this generation is seeking seeking inclusion and independence in this digital world, so that parents and guardians need the tools to guide them and protect them. So this is it's created a need for a service where children will have access to the financial services, but under the close guidance of their parents. One of the things that we have done as part of our agile process is to ensure that the juniors, people in high school, are involved with all the creation of the product, the customer journey, and so on and so forth. So let's now talk about introducing M-Pesa Go. So today we are pleased to introduce M-Pesa Go, an M-Pesa account built for children between the age of 18 and 17, with an oversight by parents or guardian. M-Pesa Go will enable young users to send or receive money, to buy airtime and bundles, but also to use Lipa na M-Pesa services. Once registered, the juniors can also download and do more with the M-Pesa Go app, a customized version of the M-Pesa Super App. So all we have done is, recognizing we have an M-Pesa Super App, we've customized that for juniors and scaled it back for those elements that are only meant for those who are over 18.